So no matter where or how, OP 96.1 FM Abuja.
Adam's Lounge. Oh yes, oh my country people. Adam's Lounge. Now where men they gather. They discuss different things we concern different men and different places and different times. And if I got for inside Adam's Lounge, now where men they focus on the issue that will affect a man. The location now for inside Adam's Lounge. Or you're making a waste time. Join the conversation for inside Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, where the men they lounge, they gather, they discuss the things that affect them. It is every Sunday from 8 o'clock go to 10 o'clock. Adam's Lounge, the gathering of men. Adam's Lounge, the gathering of men.
To be a man, wow. To be a man, wow. Igbo na-eburu m bata ọgbọ Igbo amaka ebe anyị na-akwalite asụsụ na omenala Igbo bido ụbọchị Mọnde ruo ụbọchị Fraịde niile malite n'elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ wee ruo n'elekere 9 ka ọ na-adị mee ebe ka ọ na-akpọtụ Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Igbo amaka Igbo bụ Igbo onye ọ dịbụrụ oche bịa kene nso ka anyị gwa na onwe anyị okwu a sị na iko ka okenye ji aṅụ mmanya mpịatọ ọzọ onye chiri Igbo amaka ewo m na-arịgo mmanwụ onye ọ dị bịakwa nso ka anyị mee na omenala mmerụ onyinye n'isi ewo m.
Adam's Lounge. Oh yes, oh my country people. Adam's Lounge. Now where men they gather. They discuss different things we concern different men and different places and different times. And if I got for inside Adam's Lounge, now where men they focus on the issue that will affect a man. The location now for inside Adam's Lounge. Or you're making a waste time. Join the conversation for inside Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja, where the men they lounge, they gather, they discuss the things that affect them. It is every Sunday from 8 o'clock go to 10 o'clock. Adam's Lounge, the gathering of men. Adam's Lounge, the gathering of men.
To be a man, wow. To be a man, wow.
It's new, it is hot, and it's fresh. It's like nothing you've ever experienced. It's your voice on your radio. It's Voice of the People 96.1 FM Abuja. Now you have a voice.
People, can I have your attention, please? You say, tell us the news. And now, here it is.
Voice of the People 96.1 FM.
Now,
you have a voice.
You can take the boy out of radio, but you can't take the radio out of the boy, can you?
Broadcasting in high definition.
Voice of the People 96.1 FM.
Welcome to Voice of the People 96.1 FM. This is, of course, Business Around Town. On this program, of course, we discuss matters that concern business, how you can, navigate the world of business. My name is Chinwe Blessing, and I'm very delighted to welcome you to today's episode. Hi, Alio.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Business Around Town. You listener, wherever you are listening to us, so keep whatever you have at hand, sit down, and we will give you a secret that will change your life around.
It's not in any way a secret today. Yeah, we are going to give secrets, but I want to say it's not a secret that, you have to increase your income. You have to increase, the amount of things you do that can bring money in, especially with, what is going on today. That's the only way you can keep up with the economy.
Of course.
And we are here to give you some insights. Every day we come here and we're always talking about how bad the situation is. Like, what can we do? But we never really tell you what to do. Today, we want to share with you some things,
strategies, some opportunities. We want to expose you to some opportunities that you can actually do to increase your income stream.
Absolutely.
Because you need to diversify. You know, it's not all about government diversifying their source of income. You know, you as an individual, you should also have multiple stream of income. Because especially when you're a salary earner.
Exactly. I mean, someone would say have so many incomes that you have a place where money is coming daily, you have a place money is coming weekly, you have a place money is coming bi-weekly, and you have a place where money is coming monthly. Because pressure tiwa.
Boku.
Let's dive right in. Here are several business ideas in Nigeria that you can start with at least 100,000 naira. I mean, before now, 100k used to be a lot of money. It's like, I got 100,000 naira, like, oh boy. But now, it's like 10k. It's still a lot of money, yes, but can 100k get you a self-contained apartment?
Self-Guinea.
What can 100,000 naira do for you, especially in Abuja right now? I'm very curious as to if you're listening to us right now, I want to know what you think. What can 100,000 naira do for you now? Who knows? What will happen after you tell us? I'm not saying anything would happen. I'm saying who knows what will happen. Let's be clear. I am not making any promises. But what can 100,000 naira do for you right now as a Nigerian? You can reach out to us. There's WhatsApp 0700-010-961-961. Drop a message on WhatsApp and share your thoughts with us. Now let's get into the conversation. Now, like I said, in a country where economic deficit and unemployment has become the order of the day, conceptualizing a business idea in Nigeria and subsequently, starting it can be likened to a gold mine which offers an opportunity for people to tap into better livelihood. Let's give you a few statistics here. Now, according to statistica.com, a total of 32.5% Nigerians were unemployed in 2021, with a forecast of unemployment rate of 33% 2002. If it was 32.5 in 2001 and 33% in 2002, what are we looking at in 2023 and 2021 and 2022? What are we looking at in 2023?
We should just open our minds and hope that opportunities will come with programs like this, with avenue like this, station like this. Hopefully we will dish some information that is going to be helpful to our listener, so that we tend to contribute our own quota to nation building by reducing the rate of unemployment in Nigeria. And if you pay keen attention to what we're going to be saying today, it's going to go a long way in helping you achieve that. Going forward, we will also be bringing professionals in the business world to come and expose us to the kind of business they do that help generate income for them. And also, if you are running a business firm or whatever it is that you want to advertise, you want to tell the world about your business concept or idea, why not? We are here. We're open for business.
Absolutely. We're here to help business be better for you. Now, here are some of the advantages of starting your own business. Let's talk about unlimited freedom, because unlike working under somebody or some organization where your modus operandi, your mode of working, your mode of operation and work is being dictated by your boss or your superior, a personal business gives you the privilege to work at your own pace and with ease. This is the most suitable for people who may not have what it takes to work in a company due to certain conditions such as maybe old age, underlying medical issues, limited time, and whatnot. Right now with the high cost of transportation and all of that,
even limited knowledge or lack of Western education. You can if you don't have the required qualification. For instance, the requirement is probably a BSc or this and that. You don't have it, but you already have your idea. You can start up your business. You have the freedom to do that without you needing any university degree.
Quote and unquote. Plus, it's not limited to that. You can have a degree and still, it's even advisable that, a lot of people say it. I think even the society we are in right now, the government is encouraging people, because you finish, when you go for service, the first thing they are teaching you is side. They are teaching you how to do makeup and sew clothes and make shoes.
Said, a lot of you core members will tell you, Said, what were you doing during your side, or what particular trade did you learn during your side? They'll tell you, I was under the tree, or
I was outside.
I was sleeping in the dormitory.
I mean, because it was the method at which in which they used to, teach was
the method one, and another thing is our mindset. A lot of Nigerian youths after graduation, when we go for our youth service, we'll be like, okay, I'm now a big man. I just want to be after graduating from school, I do my youth service, and then I secure a good job. So by the time you come try to teach them how to make soap, they're like,
for what?
I spent how many years for investing in a soap?
Let's break the news to you. Our parents enjoyed that, and that was why I think that is why most of them encourage us over and over again to say, oh, please, in the name of God, finish school, go and serve. Well, after serving, you get a good job. Good jobs no day again. You get, they are not, you create a job for yourself now. If you're fortunate enough to get employment anywhere, I mean, I think it's safe to say that a lot of people would agree that even employments don't pay as much anymore.
How many employees become millionaires or billionaires?
Thank you.
It's business owners that become millionaires and
Absolutely.
billionaires. So
I mean,
that's the way forward.
Philosophers, would tell you that your salary is the bribe that you are given to forget your dreams. They would say that. I'm not trying to teach you to aspire to prosper, but let's go ahead. Another advantage of starting your own business will be fulfillment of your dreams and ambition. Getting a job is one thing. Getting your dream job is another. Absolutely. Now, the former may be a little bit difficult. The latter is
Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious juicy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious juicy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious juicy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza for meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive.
Welcome back, VOP 961 FM. We continue per the matter at hand. We're talking about businesses that you could get involved in, especially with the situation of the economy at the moment. The program is Business Around Town. I'm Chinwe Blessing, and
my name is Ali Udoma.
Alrighty.
All right, the next business idea we want to share with you is phones and other gadget charging. Yes, phones and other gadget charging. You know, the situation in this country, the issue of light is a huge problem. Another alternative to light is the generator. Fuel is now very, very expensive. So a lot of people will now resort to charging their phones in all these charging spots. It's an opportunity. A business opportunity is now also opening in that particular sector, so you may want to pounce on the opportunity to do that. And also selling other phones, gadgets, talking about screen guard, pouch, charger, stuff like that. A lot of people would just literally patronize your business without much stress. And you know, the good thing about some of these businesses is that you don't need huge amount. That's why we just peg it around. Yeah, we just peg it around 100K. That is what you need to start this kind of business.
All right, then. Now, you could do that. Just the cost of petrol for generators that could have served as an alternative power supply has become expensive and unaffordable, which is one of the challenges of starting this business. But at the same time, it is the plus. It's the challenge for that you're meeting, because you're still going to be using petrol, you're still going to be using fuel, you're going to be using petrol to charge. Yeah,
you're going to be charging a lot of phones at a particular time. Exactly. While if it is an individual, that person will be charging one or two devices in their own home.
Absolutely. So now,
it's a business to you.
Exactly. So the thing is, this is what you need to start. While starting a phone and gadget recharging business, one must consider the location. It's preferable to locate your business in an area with a very poor electricity supply. If you go to areas that always have lights, what area would that be now? Which area will I use as an example? Pape. I don't think I've ever visited Pape and they didn't have lights. Yes. Especially around like Energy side of Pape. That's kind of where I know my friend stays. So they always have like, I don't know if it's 24 hours, but if you go to an area like that, that they have say an average of 17 hours, 20 hours light a day,
then your business
is not gonna work. You get it, because they don't need you. You get it now. You have to go to places where there is no light. Now, as a phone recharging vendor, you can also develop a good charisma, which will allow your potential customers to freely relate with you, as you'll be dealing with different types of people on a daily. Now, some of the things you'll be needing to kickstart the business are a space, right? So maybe a kiosk or a container. It has to be you have to have a covered or a shaded stall, a small generator for power supply, fuel to power the generator, original chargers and desktops, and an electric socket board with multiple electronic sockets for charging. Now, you also need a good eye. You have to be sure that you know everybody that comes in. You have to have a system where you know nobody is trying to steal anything. Security also comes into place. You come into play. You don't want to lose anybody's phone, and things like that. So yes.
Another good thing about this businesses is that you don't need a huge sum of money. Just like we peg it at 100K. If at all you are exposed in an environment where you have to require the services of security, it's going to be capital intensive. Absolutely. Which means you cannot afford. But all of these things we are giving you are businesses that you can, by the time you start, you hardly run at loss. From beginning, you hardly run at loss. It's either you start breaking even, then after some time you start making profit. Yep. And one thing that kills a lot of business ideas or discourage a lot of people from engaging in all of these medium, small scale enterprises or business is that by the time they start, day 1, day 2, day 3, probably day 7, and the patronage is a bit low, they get discouraged and leave the business, try to start another. No, you have to be consistent in business. You have to endure.
Absolutely. The secret to the success of anything in life, absolutely anything, is consistency. You just have to keep going. I give you an instance. Say you started tailoring and your neighbors just started to know. A few people here and there started to know, oh, this person is a tailor. I probably don't have clothes to tailor immediately, but I know you're a tailor. At the back of my mind, you are. And then I come after 2 months and I say, oh, no, it's cake, I'm learning now. Because, you didn't get as many. Okay, I'm like, okay, it's cake you're doing now. Okay, fine. You've lost that, and then I now decide to...
As at that time, there is no need
There's
for
no
cake.
need for cake. When need for cake now comes after 3-4 months, I'm like, oh, okay, I need a cake. And you're like...
I'm now making hair.
It's hair, or I'm learning salon. Well, you're not a serious person. So every business, people need to know, if I come back here tomorrow, I'm going to make this business. If I call back in a year, this person, you see people keeping, I have vendors that provide a particular service and they've been my vendors for years. Consistency.
And that is how your customer base develops.
Would grow, because people say, oh, this person is good. And one thing about consistency, one very beautiful thing about consistency is the longer you do something for, the better at it you become. Yeah, certainly.
All right, the next one is food. Yes, mobile food vendor and delivery service. Food is essential. It's a necessity. So man must work. Everybody must eat. So you have a very huge market for this. Food is an important aspect of human existence that is simply inevitable. Regardless of the situation, we must always find something to eat. These and other reasons are why online food vending and delivery business occupy the number 3 position in what we are discussing this morning. Remember, we just said we're giving you tips that you can use 100K to start up your business. At the moment, a good number of people find it difficult to cook food at home due to the nature of their work and busy schedules. Hence, the result to employing services of food vendors. I don't know whether my friend here from my far right is guilty of that.
Okay, so I love to cook. I would have been very guilty of that, but I do enjoy the process of cooking. So I do cook. I cook a lot.
Do you have the time to cook?
So I have one day in a week.
Okay.
On my show, I have one day in a week where I don't work. I don't do anything work. I shut down every Saturday. I don't do anything that is going to task my brain except personal stuff. So I make sure that I have my food in bulk, and then what I do is I take it out and I heat it up and I keep going like that. But I also, even while I do that, I also engage the services of food vendors as it stands. Now, a lot of people fall on that category. A lot of people do. Now, if you do have the time, you can start up a business where you are providing this service. All you do is you provide. I know people that do that. I think I know a particular lady. What she does is there's this soup that I love so much, afang, and she delivers them in liters. She does it so well. I don't know if you get it now. And you can do that. You can even start up food plans where you tell people, okay, I will deliver your lunch every day for a week. This is how much you're going to pay me. You could start up, I deliver Monday to Friday, breakfast, lunch. Or that's for the working class, and they know that, oh, I pay you at the end of the month, or I pay you at the end of the week, and you're getting my food ready for me, and you just start to cook food and deliver to people.
A lot of office environments in the FCT.
Yes.
You can just literally do that. And
absolutely.
Approach an office, approach an organization, display you give them sample of what you can do. Once they test and they know that, yes, this person is good at this, then why not?
Why not? I mean, another thing is
somewhere.
Yes, a lot of people are trying this. This is now, we told you we'll give you secrets in between. These are the secrets in between. A lot of people are trying to eat fit, eat well, eat healthy. They are starting fit farm journeys. But most of the restaurants, most of the food, most of the food vendors give you what they give you.
Yeah.
You can train yourself. You can learn about healthy food, healthy feeding, and you can give that service. I know someone that started doing that. It's not been 3 years yet, and she's doing absolutely well. In one of the states in the north, she's like the number one person. Anybody is thinking about healthy food, they just run to her, because she would deliver for you your breakfast and your lunch, or your lunch and your dinner, and make sure it is healthy. So you are following a meal plan, and you don't have to prepare it yourself. Meanwhile, you start this business, and eventually, after you have built trust and you have built the brand to a level, you can now start skyrocketing your prices.
But when you start, you should make sure that it's healthy, delicious, nice, and ultimately affordable.
Absolutely.
Affordable. It has to be affordable. That is part of what you have to consider.
He said affordable. Just before we go to the next one, I want to tell you this. It's something that is very, very important. A lot of people miss out when they're starting businesses. When you want to make money in a business, what is important is the turnover.
Not profit.
Not the profit. It's the turnover.
Another secret.
You can be making one Naira, and you will be. Look at industries that are booming. How much profit are they making? Look at fueling stations, for example. How much is the extra?
I think we should go further to explain shortly, briefly, what turnover and profit means, because turnover is the number of times you sell, while profit is the amount you get per sale.
Exactly.
For instance, I sell, let's say, spoon, and she also sells spoon. My profit per spoon, I bought the spoon for 10 naira, and I decide to sell for 15 naira. She also got the spoon for 10 naira, but she decides to sell for 13 naira. So you could see, if we are looking at profit, I will be making 5 naira profit from each sale, while she's going to be making 3 naira. So if you are a customer and you want to buy, who would you patronize? You have to go, because it's the same quality.
It's the same
so
quality.
You have to go to the lesser price, the one that is more affordable.
Now,
and before I sell 5, she must have sold
maybe
20 or more.
I'm making more money than he
myself,
is in the long run. So don't go for huge, heavy I see a lot of people that young in business making these mistakes. They're starting off a business. Maybe you want to sell shoes, you want to sell clothes, which is, I don't know why a lot of people want to sell shoes and clothes, because there's like a lot of things that you can sell instead. But a lot of people, everybody wants to sell shoes and clothes, and you want to make 1,000 naira on top of it. No, the little profit. When you have you have more turnover, you make more
patronage.
Exactly.
And you get more referrals.
We told you, secrets.
Very big
they are
secret.
dropping. They are dropping.
Don't forget, you're listening to VOP 96.1, Business Around Town.
Absolutely. Of course, we're continuing with the show, Business Around Town. Let's talk about what you need to be a mobile food vendor or delivery business. What you need to start: fast and reliable means of transportation are very, very important aspects that must be in place for smooth running of a mobile business. Now, the good news about the business is that you don't don't necessarily need a shop or an office to cook your meals. You can start by cooking from the comfort of your home and expand the business as time goes on. So because we're talking about businesses you can do with 100,000 naira, you can partner with a brand that does delivery.
Yeah.
That before you can save up money to buy your own delivery bike or and stuff like that. So you partner with this delivery companies. Of course, when you are a business that is partnering with them, I get to understand that the rates are lesser. Plus, you can include the rates for delivery in your costing.
Yeah.
When you're giving it, you can do that. So let's move on to the next.
All right, copywriting. Copywriting is one of the most profitable online businesses in Nigeria. You can kick off with a low cost of 100,000 naira and even below. If you have good writing skills and firm control of language, then this business will be your ticket to financial freedom. Remember, we mentioned financial freedom earlier on. The copywriting business comes in different forms. It could be writing of adverts, advert copy, blog post, video script, presentation, direct mails, jingles, creative content, and so on. You can do a lot with that. So the main task of a copywriter is to weave content in such a way that will be convincingly enough to persuade or promote a certain product, idea, service, or cause. So a copy, when well written, can perform magic on any product or services. This is something that has to do with you hear people saying, I need to refer you all this affiliate and this and that.
Okay, copywriting and affiliate marketing, they're two different things. I'm definitely going to talk about affiliate marketing as well.
What I'm trying to say is that, they would tell you it's very easy to do this, it's very easy to do that, but you need the knowledge before you'll be able to do that.
You
because
do
this
need
is
to
something that
invest
needs skills.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
It's a skill. Copywriting is a skill. I think this particular one is for people that already have a niche for writing. You know that you have maybe a talent, you have a natural inclination towards writing, you are a writer, you've not paid attention to it, but you actually do know how to put things together. I think one of the best ways you can find out something that you might be successful in is when you see something being done and you know that it can be done better. You can just easily, it just naturally comes to you. You can identify where the fault is. You are supposed to be there.
That's a talent.
Yes, you're supposed to be there. Just work on it. And talent is not enough. It's never going to be enough. You have to train. You have to work. You have to put in a lot. So if you already have the talent, you already have the inclination towards it, of course, you can do much more on that. What do you need to start? Well, apart from having the inherent writing skill, copywriting, just like every other skill, can also be learned. Now, you can build from scratch or improve your copywriting skills by reading books on copywriting, watching copywriting videos on YouTube, which a lot of people don't pay attention to. YouTube has so much. YouTube is one free school. I don't know why a lot of people don't use it. You can start with the knowledge on YouTube. As you advance, you can now invest in trainings. You can now start putting money in trainings. Get the basic off of YouTube. You can learn
and get it
almost
for free.
Yes, and you get it for free. You can learn almost anything. There's hardly anything I want to do that I can't just find on. Is my go-to place. If I want to cook a meal and I'm not certain how to go about it, before I even start picking my phone to call anybody, I go to YouTube. By the time you watch 3-4 videos, you get a hang of it.
And it's also an avenue of make or buy decision as well.
Absolutely.
Because if you want to buy something, you could easily compare what you want to buy. And for instance, you want to buy iPhone this or iPhone that. You compare the two. You see the advantage of this, you see the advantage of that, and you see a lot of review. So practically anything you want to do or buy or make, you can get
YouTube.
The details there.
I was having a conversation lately, I think I should share this with someone, about makeup, and I was telling the person, now that I'm in Abuja, makeup is expensive here. So I'm thinking I should dust my skills on makeup. And she was like, she does an online training and this is what it's gonna cost. I'm like, okay, great. And as soon as she said online training, I was like, wait, what am I thinking? Putting my money into what? I'm like, let me go check YouTube.
When you can get FOC
free of charge. And guess what? I watched a number of videos. By the way, you have to invest your data into it because we all know that YouTube would suck your data. But go ahead, do it, and trust me, I didn't need that extra class in the end. Of course, you need to put work, but if you're looking for a place to start learning the basics, go to YouTube. Okay, you can do that. Now, you can then eventually use learning platforms. There is this very popular one, Coursera and Udemy. You could check there, and then, like I said, start investing money into it. You can also get a copywriter as a mentor, and that will be one of the immense benefits that you can get while you're trying to improve or learn copywriting. Now, one good thing about the business is that it is remote. So you practically don't need to situate the business in a particular geography. All you need to start the business is your smartphone, or preferably a laptop, which I would advise, because if you're going to be writing a lot, I don't think you want to use your phone. It's more convenient to use a laptop. That's what you need. So when you get that, you get a laptop, you get good internet connection and adequate power supply. While you're learning, while you're looking for information, you would actually, and I'm telling you this because I've seen it, you would actually see different places where you can bid for jobs, you can apply for jobs right there. So copywriting is one of those, just like affiliate marketing, even though affiliate marketing is a little bit more complex. Copywriting is one of those things that is all encompassing. The moment you put your head inside it, as you are learning it, you are learning the market too. You are getting a market that you can actually sell your skill. So yes.
All right, let's look at graphic design. As the saying goes, a picture is worth more than 1,000 words. Going by this saying, it is free to say that graphic design is therefore worth more than 1,000,000 words. Graphic design is a process of projecting visual communication to communicate a particular message. It combines different elements to communicate a message to an audience. Corporate organizations, government establishments, politicians, partisans, and virtually every sphere of human endeavor employ the services of graphic designers. While contemplating or venturing into graphic design, it is important to get yourself acquainted with the basics and fundamentals of graphic design, such as hierarchy, color, typography, lines, shapes, balance, texture, alignment, proximity, and contrasts. I think this is a bit technical.
Yeah, it's quite technical, but the moment you get a hang of the basics, graphic design is something that I personally have learned in the past, and I have used the skill, and yes, it is profitable. I can literally sense AY, IT guy, smiling ear to ear because this is something he does well. But yes, just like copywriting, just like you said in copywriting, it's something that requires skill. You need to learn about it. Use YouTube. Different people use different apps, softwares to do. You could learn with Corel Draw. There's, I think, Adobe Illustrator. There's Adobe Photoshop. There is Canva. There are different. But when you go on YouTube, most especially, you would be able to see, the different types of graphics. You learn about it from scratch. You self-educate, which is one of the advantages of the world we live in now. You don't necessarily have to go into the traditional four walls of a classroom to be able to earn. You can actually go through. You can self-educate.
Yeah.
You can
and sell the skills
skills you learned off of. I mean, look at what we are doing. For example, we didn't necessarily learn everything we know about broadcasting in the four walls of the classroom. Yes, you can actually study mass communication and everything like that, but you self-educate more, and then you learn the skills of communication. You learn the skills of public speaking. You learn,
and you further get better on the job.
Yes.
That is the most important thing is for you to make a move, start something,
and continue.
Start something.
There are some people that have this thing. They can easily start. It's not hard for them to start. I'm going to do this. They have ginger. They've begun.
Sustainability.
You do it for 1-2 weeks. You're tired. You dump it, and that is why you're not going anywhere. It's not your village people. There's nobody that is following you from anywhere. And I'm saying this as we're wrapping up because it's actually time for us to leave the studio.
Yeah.
Of course, tomorrow we'll have to continue and finish off because we do have a number of businesses left for us to look at. But whatever business it is that you're going to decide to do, you have to remain at it. You have to be dogged. I didn't say stubborn. You have to be dogged. You know when a dog bites on you and its jaw locks and it doesn't take it off until yes, that's how you're supposed to be, because business will try you. It has advantages, but it's difficult. Business will try you. We know that we sell entrepreneurship like it is beautiful because it is. But before you get to the place where you're reaping the dividend of being an entrepreneur,
there are lots of works that you need to put. There are trials and tribulations that you need to pass through, and you have to persevere. before you'll be able to get the result. That is why they say nothing good comes easy.
Of course. Now, in conclusion, I'm going to say if you don't stand for anything, you're going to fall for everything. If you've decided you want to take a stand on your finances this year, you want to take a stand, you want to walk towards financial freedom, you want to do better for yourself, you have to be